Okay. The time I helped a kidnapped victim while studying abroad in New Zealand. In 2016, I was fortunate to have the opportunity to study abroad in New Zealand. It was an amazing adventure filled with lots of fun, new friends, and the most insane experience to ever happen to me. New Zealand is a beautiful and friendly place to travel, and and while I was there, I wanted to see and do as much as I possibly could. One weekend, I decided to rent a car and take a trip to Cape Ranger with my friend Liz. We planned a beautiful 3-day trip and headed north from Auckland. The first day was filled with stops to beautiful beaches and stay in a lovely bay of islands. So far, everything was going swimmingly. We will stay the night, and next the day our way to the top of NZ. When morning came, we headed out, and the day was very normal. Our first stop of the day was at a rural farm. We stopped because they rented sandboards. We got 2 boards and went to these big sand dunes and spent a couple hours climbing them and sliding down boogie board style. It was a blast, and we were so excited to continue our trip to the Cape. It was late afternoon and early evening, and we made it to Cape Ranger. We took it we took it pictures with the lighthouse and took in the beautiful views. It was worth it to note that this part of NZ there are not many gas stations, business, or really much of anything, and we have been burning a lot of fuel. It was getting late and we needed to figure out what we were going to do for accommodation. We contacted a holiday park that had available lodging. The guy we spoke to said as long as we get there before 8:30 to 9, we could get the spot. Well, we needed to keep moving to get there in time. This is where things get interesting. We were on our way there and feeling good about our timing. We started seeing signs for a beach called 9 Mile Beach. This beach was famous for being long and people driving vehicles on it. Also, people have been known to get stuck and have their vehicles washed away there. Now, Liz really wanted to experience driving a car on the beach. We thought we might be able to squeeze it in, and she was not about to miss this opportunity. So we headed for the beach. This road was definitely starting to take us into the boonies. We eventually make it to the beach, and the sun is starting to set. I am driving and we are both excited to be driving along the ocean. I park both excited to be I park and we are about to take some pictures out of the car and experience it. Liz wanted to take out the wheel and drive back. However, we were driving a car, a Nissan Sunny, basically a 4-door sedan IE, not a good car to take on the beach. As we started to head back, Liz decides to cut across the beach to the access road. This was not a good idea because we were driving into soft land. Just like our Nissan Sunny got stuck, little cell service, and it's getting dark. Liz began to freak out, which was understandable. I tried to remain calm and think the more we hit the gas, the more the car would sink in the sand. Then I remember I had flip-flops, or thongs as they say in NZ. I used one to dig out the car tires. I stuck them under the wheel for traction and pushed the car while Liz backed out. We were free. We got the heck off that beach. But now it was late and it was unlikely we'll make it to the accommodation in time. Now I mention this incident because had we not gone to this beach and got the car stuck, the following events would never have happened. I'm driving and it's dark out. We're trying to make it to the holiday park, but we also know we're not getting there in time. We're driving along a dark road with the woods on both sides. Haven't seen a gas station or business for miles. Rushing, trying to make it, and we come around a bend. All of a sudden, the guy lunges in front of our car screaming help. I swerve to miss him, and instinctually slam the brakes. The car stops and Liz says, "What are you doing? He could be trying to rob us." Before I'd time to consider this, he was banging on the passenger window. "Help, I've been kidnapped, I need help." There was a man standing there covered in blood in the middle of nowhere, and the poor guy didn't even have shoes on. He was in tears, screaming for help. "I'm a Kiwi, I've been kidnapped and beaten. They stole my car. Please, help, I'm a Kiwi." You could tell pretty quickly he was terrified and needed help. It was obvious he had some mental disability. We let him in the corner, and he said, "Hey, I live 25 kilometers that way," and pointed to the opposite direction that we were going. We had no cell service, and we were low on fuel, and had already lost our accommodation at that point. He's worked up and in tears and tells me to keep driving forward. We're almost there. It seems a while. We've been driving forever. Indefinitely driven further than 2.5 kilometers. We get self-service. Let him tell his family. He takes his turns. "I'm Ed's grandson. I've been kidnapped." He says this over and over to the person he called. He hangs up on them at the station and gives his phone back. Liz then looks up to the guy's address. Well, it turns out he had no idea where he was in relation to his home. We had been driving the wrong direction for at least a half hour. On top of that, it was late and we were getting low on fuel. We had no choice but to pull over. The Kiwi did not like this. He was so scared from being kidnapped, he jumped out of the car almost immediately. There was this little house past the bushes, just across from where he had pulled over, and that's where he went. He sat in the car trying to figure out what to do next. "We can't just leave." He said it was a guy and a girl who kidnapped him. "The police might think it was us," said Liz. Then we see flashlights pointed at us from behind the bushes. "We have to get out now." There was an older couple living in this little house, and he knocked on their door and told them everything that had happened. We had to go speak with him. Luckily, they let us in to explain and called the police. Once police came, the poor Kiwi finally calmed down and felt safe. The police had known what had happened and had been looking for him. It turns out he lived with his grandparents and was home watching TV. The kidnappers broke into the trailer, beat the grandparents, and took Kiwi at gunpoint. He had a car, so the kidnappers made him drive him into the country, then beat him and left him for dead and stole his car. It's very late at this point, and the police had asked us if we had a place to stay. Well, not anymore. We were going to stay at this holiday park, but their office is closed now. Well, we'll head back to town and have you show us where you picked them up at and see if we can get you a place to stay, said the police officer. We head and drive down to the spot where we figured we picked him up at. We pulled over and the cop said, "I figured this was the spot. We were able to contact that holiday park for you, and they said they can take you in for the night." Finally, this crazy whole ordeal was over. Then we get the holiday park and the manager comes out. "So, what happened?" the guy asked us. We were still high from we were still high on adrenaline from the situation and excitedly tell him what we just went through. That's really weird because I got a call earlier someone saying they had been kidnapped and they were Ed's grandson. They were hysterical. Our eyes got wide and excitedly said, "That's the guy." It was the moment we realized he gave the TV his phone number earlier. He read out the last number she called. It was the holiday post. It was a weird, funny moment to remember. He took us into the office, gave us the keys and told us where the bathrooms and showers were, and said goodnight. I remember giving him a confused look and said, "How much are you going to charge us?" He replied, "Seeing as everything that happened to you tonight, I really don't want to charge you. So, have a good night." I thanked him and said goodnight. We made it to the lodge, and the first thing I remember was sitting down and said, dang, there's sand in my shoe," at which point we both laughed at literally everything. That was the craziest thing to happen to me ever. I haven't told many people this story, so if you read the whole story, I know it was long.